Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today, and welcome to the Advancement Center, to the world of magic and miracles, which has spawned the industry of magic and miracles. Yeah. Mm. Are you living your magic? We here at the center reach out to you 6 times a week. And Simeon and David come to you twice a week. Now, Simeon is returning with messages we heard years ago. And only upon rehearing do we realize how much we had yet to learn and live by. Is your magic living your life? That magic, not unlike the magic and wonder at how things just appeared when you were a child. And no adult could even get into that conversation with you because they just didn't know what you knew. School distanced you from your wonderings. And oh my goodness, they even scolded you for not paying full attention. Now, in hindsight, just outside that school window, you might have been gazing out at your dancing spirit, and it was calling to you. Did you hear it? I just love posing those questions and having you all kind of considering, well, what kind of a child was I? Was I inquisitive? Did I wonder at how things worked? Or was I obedient? I wasn't. I always looked for the fairies. So up until now, we have not looked at what happens to our physical reality once we change the nature of the physical flow of creation. Now, this is a subject that can blow your mind, but it is necessary for the structure of the world as a whole. For a female, it is easy to change the physical flow of creation and totally turn someone's world upside down. This is common knowledge, but it is a small part of the formula that can turn out to be totally positive or totally negative because of its natural instability. From the world beyond worlds, there is no instability and no reason to turn anything upside down. The natural flow will encourage perfection that has never been seen before, and with total ease, the physical flow of creation will be modified by the special combination of male and female that guides the flow to a point of creation that satisfies all needs. We are about to see the first line of aggression leave the planet. And this will be seen because we have all moved beyond such a reality. The physical vision will indicate the opposite, but the aggression is only obvious because it is boiling off the surface of humanity and showing itself as it leaves the hidden reaches of all the personalities of the world. This is the first indication or indicator of the action of movement of the physical flow of creation. No matter what may appear on the surface, the inner part of the onlookers and everyone concerned is objecting to the aggression, and the world is being recreated in front of our eyes. It's about time. There is much more to follow, and we will continue to relate what is necessary to allow those who live for detail to enjoy the proof of the progress. At this time, we are allowing the movement to reveal itself, and as the proceeds know, and as this proceeds, there will be an opportunity to take people to another level. This is very, very wonderful news, and I hope you're getting this. Where we have gone today is enormous, but there is a new existence staring everyone in the face. This must be seen from inside the world of our Creator and not from the world of magic and miracles. Even though the world of magic and miracles is your origin, there is something beyond this that was promised way before anyone can remember. From here, the culmination of all desires appears in a burst of color and music that entertains everything we stand for. The origin of our spirit is in its true form. So let me say that again. The origin of our spirit in its true form comes to life to welcome us home from the journey of ages. See into this world, and all will fall into place without any effort or special knowledge, apart from a divine memory that has never been forgotten. When Simeon speaks, something magical happens within me. And he gives us the words, so it becomes you. And when you speak them, you feel them. And that's the magic of Simeon. Now, many years ago, our dear friend Kathleen gifted us with her writing. It came out of the blue. And I came across it last night, and it certainly belongs to us all and must be shared at this time. There is no date because it is timeless. And here it is. The title of it is We Begin Again. At night, we came. Okay, I'm starting again. Poetry is different. At night, we came, eyes alight, with the memory of the origin, holding lanterns that only we could see trails of stardust releasing from our field as we came upon the earth. What is it, little planet? What wants have you? Why is it you have called us here? And the earth answered, I have made you a home here where you are welcomed. Here you are free. This is the place you have longed for. So we encased ourselves molecule by molecule, miracle by miracle, magically and effortlessly into human flesh. We breathed and the planet took life. We opened our eyes and the sun rose in the sky. We laughed and the music came, bringing song to bird and bee and wind and river and fairy wings and the whispered words of the beloved on pillows in the dark. We danced and they came forth, burst from the glory in our fingertips. Those who swim and those who fly, those who reach roots deep into the earth and give us breath, those who hold the keys of magic that only the little ones see, those who pad about on furred feet in the stillness of the forest. And we saw that it was good. With one more bit of monumental magic and a tiny trick of the light, we stirred the stardust into many forms that grew and gathered and danced and played and created and conquered and loved and built and wandered and dreamed and laughed and cooked and lived and died. All of them calling, calling, calling. Where are you? And the noise was great, the chaos immense. The earth rolled and stirred and groomed and stretched, and then a great hush. Everything stopped in that stillness. You gave the signal, and the stardust flowed from our fingers again like a great river. All was new. Tomorrow we begin again, and all they will remember is the magic. Thank you, Kathleen. I hope you enjoyed hearing your words with your husband. Yeah, that was lovely. It was a treat for me. Now it is my privilege and total delight to read to you what Simeon, our friend, has said. Right now, there are many, many special beings throughout the world and throughout the universe who have focused on this time where it is most prudent for everyone to get the most out of life they possibly can. To look for an explanation is a waste of time, but we'll give you one so you don't have to look anymore. The reason the energies have been working diligently from all areas of the universe and from the earth itself is that it is time when all things converge into a random order that is the closest thing to perfection we have ever known. The input of humanity itself is one of the key factors in bringing this all about. The power that is wielded by humanity as an entity is enormous, and the power that is wielded by each individual is more again. To explain how that can be, we have to take you to where everything is different to what it is right now in the environment that you're in. And as I speak, you'll feel a change that has nothing to do with any manipulation or movement. The change has to do with the realization of something you've never heard of before. It has no name, but it is far beyond the elegance that anybody has ever experienced. With all the energies coordinated in this most unusual pattern, all the features of the actions and reactions of the world and the people and the planets will change. They will change so that they can blossom into something so magnificent that it is hard to see even from where I stand. It sounds like a serious matter, but in fact, it is the most lighthearted, easy exercise that has ever been taken on. The detail is enormous. The scope is enormous. But because it is a new natural flow with natural resonance and with original music, it can perform with joy and change to such an extent that your personal input will feel like it's less, even though it goes up by many millions of times. Your personal influence in everything is about to be one of the greatest gifts to you, to the world, and to all those who venture towards the process of showing their skill in the physical world. You've heard many times that there will be people lining up to visit Earth, and it's happening now for those of you who are here and are about to receive so much assistance from all those who can see this in their path in the future, that you won't have to do anything. Your influence on the earth has always been a little up and down, to say the least, and the earth is fine, but it's showing the effects of humanity. In fact, Without the special gifts from each person, the earth wouldn't be to the level it is today. It demands and depends on you, and you depend on it, and all the features that are partially hidden will now become visible. For many years, we had very drab colors and knew nothing about the iridescent colors that we have now. The main reason is we couldn't see to that level, couldn't comprehend to that level. And even the rainbow, it's nothing to see a rainbow that's twice as big as it used to be. The colors in trees used to be basic green, and now they are everything you could think of in every season, not just in the special season where there is change. If you can look at that in the change of seasons, where the trees and everything changes to such an extent where there is a new life in the spring of every year, you can see that we are at the spring of the life of the universe and the life of humanity. It is sometimes beyond all of us to describe and hope to understand what is outside our normal daily life. But this time, you will feel the energies. You'll live with them. You'll play with them. They will excite you. They'll bring magic and sparkles and humor and a bit of stupidity, all in the space that you call nothing, in the space you look through, in the space around you, in the space within you. For those who are concerned about their physical body, all I can say is continue to play with the energies, use your imagination, and watch what happens. Each person has a different interface with their world. And with all the tools that are given to them to not only survive and make a difference in the world, but to bring others into the world and celebrate their presence. To see all difficulty disappear, all criticism gone, and all comparison useless is the purpose of your being here. All that we can do is speak, advise, persuade, and know that we're not interfering. But once there's agreement that we are not interfering, the help that comes from the universal beings, the masters, the angels, and all those in different form, hidden or just on the other side of the world, will increase enormously. As I speak, there are many lined up to add their view for me to pass to you. And as I slow for a moment, I listen and I hear so much good from so many that I know who will speak for a long time in the future. And We know some of them. Ah, there was a time when all I did was solve problems, answer questions about things that really weren't important. And it's nice to know that I could speak and hold a transmission that opens the hearts of many and brings special gifts that have not yet been defined. Each one of you carries the key to those gifts. And with the flow from the universe and the interaction of the masters, you will see your gift to the world develop in front of you. The miracles will continue. But as we speak, you will start to gain much, much more capability in the area of producing miracles. That is your destiny. That is your purpose. And unless it's a miracle, you won't feel satisfied. Isn't that true? We don't do anything without invitation. And we can speak through anyone at any time. If they decide that's suitable, you will see a movement in lots of people, and you'll see the sense of aggression not just disappearing, not even not acceptable, but totally intolerable. This will be the result of the beautiful energies that flow in and around all of you from this point onward. Allow me to offer this gift and bring towards you not only everything you've ever wanted, but everything everyone has wanted. That's total comfort. Total comfort and a smooth and brilliant life. Throughout the ages, many, many people have offered this, and many have been successful, but they couldn't reach all the people of the world. We now are in a position where we can reach all the people of the world through the amazing communication system that we've always had. So let me now send you that sense of love that comes from afar, that brings with it the family that you've always wanted. I thank you. I am Simeon. And now, as Barbara, we are that voice. I can't read my writing. We are that, ever expanding family, rejoicing in Simeon's words and echoing, forgive me, rejoicing in Simeon's words and echoed by all of us more and more by our actions of kindness, respect, and love in every language and with every beating heart. Read Simeon's words. They are the magic. And then on Thursday night, there was more magic. So here's the result. I hope you like it. And when he introduced this, he said, and this is Alaska. So my version of Alaska. At this time of gift giving, highlighted wherever you look, please remember that our all year gift to you is a perfect life, perfect health, and a future filled with all your wishes coming true. Thank you for joining me. I am Barbara.